Yo, what's going on, guys? Guy in the mirror here. Um, Making another video, cause I just felt like making another one, and I was watching other videos. I was watching some scary videos, and yeah, it kind of just made me feel like talking about some scary things. Just kind of scaring y'all. I wanted to scare y'all. Um, I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm gonna talk about that's scary, but just felt like saying something. Like, I mean, we've all experienced scary shit before in our lives, right? Like like, have y'all seen like um like shadows before, right? Like the corner of your eye, you think you're seeing someone, you think someone's there, and then you go over to turn and look at them, and they're just not there anymore. Like we've all been through that before. I've been through that. I mean, not recently. Well, maybe. I don't really know. I don't remember the last time I seen something like that. Cause that was kind of more something that I used to see. Back when I was a kid. Back when I was younger, I used to see that a lot more, and it wouldn't scare me. It wasn't like some scare. I mean, technically, you could say it is like a scary thing, but it wasn't that scary. They weren't doing anything to me. The shadow people, they were kind of just chilling there, and then they just, if anything, they might have been scared of me, because every time I went to look at them, they fucking disappear. They just go somewhere else. So, if anything, they were scared of my ass. They weren't. There's nothing really scary about them. Um, seen those kinds of things. I've also seen like what are those, like shadow, like little, like spiders or like bugs or whatever. I've seen those kinds of things before. Again, it's been a while since I've seen that, but I do have this one memory of like being in school, and I was talking to my friend, right? We were like on the we were at gym class. So you're sitting on the gym floor, and yeah, I'm just talking to him, and then I see a little shadow spider. So I go to look down at it, because it's just kind of like a natural reaction when I see, one of those like shadow bugs or like a shadow human or whatever. Not even thinking about it, I just turn and look. Right? Maybe I should stop doing that. Maybe like when I see that kind of thing, I should just keep it in the corner of my eye. That way, if I know if it's really real or if I'm just fucking hallucinating. But no, I wasn't hallucinating, because I saw this thing. I turn to look at it, and then my friend that I'm talking to also turns to look at it. So I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not like schizophrenic or some shit. Like, this is something real, that actually happened. That was actually there. Unless my friend was just fucking with me, which he definitely could have been doing that, but I don't see why he would do that, you know? Because I'm pretty sure we turned to look at it, and he was like, "Did you see that?" Like, he said, "Did you see that?" So why the fuck would he? How could he have known that that's what I was looking at? How does he know I wasn't just looking over, just to look over? You know? Can't be something like that. But yeah, it kind of has been a while since I've seen one of those like shadow things, and oh my god, my cat is. I think he like wants to walk out. He wants to leave my room, but I can't. I don't feel like opening the door for him, because if I do that, I'm gonna have to walk away. I mean, I guess I could just like, you know, stop this recording and just make another recording. I don't know. He hasn't started whining yet, so I think I should be good. But oh, there it is. All right, hold on. But yeah, I haven't seen those shadow people recently. But what I have been having recently is more dreams. I've been having a lot of dreams lately, which I've never had throughout my whole life. I mean, like, throughout my whole life, I would only like dream like maybe once every 2 months. it was always inconsistent. Like I would probably have a dream like one day, and then like 2 months from then I would have another dream, and then I would have to wait like 8 more months to have my next dream. Like it was never consistent. Um, but recently I have been having dreams back to back nights. I don't know if that's like, I don't know what it is, because it's like people say, oh, you can't dream because your sleep schedule's fucked up. But it's like my sleep schedule hasn't gotten any better, so I don't really know what's going on here. I don't know like why. Like I haven't been going to sleep earlier now. I mean, sometimes I go to sleep early, but I also sometimes go to sleep throughout my whole life. I've been doing that, or sometimes I've gone to sleep early. So I don't really know what's new. Nothing new is happening here. Um, yeah, but it is kind of nice to have new dreams, because I don't have that often, and it's kind of nice to be taken into a different world where don't really make any sense. The context of the situation doesn't make. I never realize that I'm in a dream when it's going on, which makes no sense to me, because whatever's happening in the dream makes no sense in the context of what's been going on in my life. This dream makes no goddamn sense. So I don't understand how I don't realize that I'm having it in the moment. I only realize it afterwards. Only realize I have the dream afterwards. And I've never had a nightmare before. I've never had one. Well, actually, no, because so now I've just recently had, I think it was my first nightmare ever. Now that I've been dreaming kind of more often, I think like now it's because I never dream that often, so I've never really had the opportunity to like have a nightmare, since I never really get that much of an opportunity to even dream in the first place. So whatever. But I think I just had my first nightmare recently, which I'm kind of excited for. I'm not really sure if it's my first nightmare though, because I did have like this dream a long time ago where I got run over by a car, you know? And honestly, that's like the earliest dream I could remember having. But the thing is that like I got ran over by a car. Like I was just like, this is like when I was really little, like a little ass kid. And yeah, I was just in the road, and like someone, like my mom or my dad, no, not my dad, with my dad, because it was like a girl's voice saying this. So it was like either my mom or like one of my sisters saying this, like, oh, get out of the road. And I'm just like not paying it. I'm just not I don't know. I just got run over. Like they said that. Whoever said it just said that shit, and then I just got run over. But the thing was that didn't really feel like a dream to me, or a nightmare or whatever. It didn't really feel like, it felt real, you know? In the sense that like when I look back on my dreams that I've had before in the past, like obviously when the dreams are happening, they feel real, obviously. Like I never noticed it. I've never like lucid dreamed before. But like when I look like, but now being conscious, I look back on these dreams and I'm like, okay, yeah, they're obviously dreams, especially since the context never makes any sense for these dreams, you know, never makes any sense. Like the context might be like, oh, you know, I don't really know. I can't really, because I can't really remember my dreams too much. It's kind of hard to remember my dreams. Um, but like it just never, like it's just things that would never fucking happen in my dreams. Like it might not be like some impossible thing that could never happen, but it's like, it's just, why would it happen? Makes no sense. But this is something that can happen. I can get run over by a car. That's not like some like out of context kind of thing. It's not like compared to like one dream I had recently where like I just went to like this random like house, or like just random building, and I like met this guy in the building. I don't think it was like I was about to say like an abandoned building, but it didn't really feel abandoned. It was kind of more like because abandoned is like, it's like run down, like it's like cobwebs and shit. Like no, it was like, this was like a perfectly stable, like this could be a building where like things could be going on in here, like businesses or what, like it's just a regular building, you know kind of like remember to be in a glass building, whatever. I was in this building and there was just a guy in there, and I was like friends with him at first. We were like like hanging out or whatever. We were like friends, but then I realized that like he was drugging me, like at some point, or I don't really know, because I can't, again I can't remember the details of it. I can't remember, but it was like he was drugging me, right? So then eventually he became the bad guy, right? And then eventually, like, he kept trying to drug me as I was trying to escape, and he kept trying to drug me to keep me in the building. But then eventually, I took like one of his needles that he was drugging me with, and I drugged him with it instead. Or it might not have been the same needle because this needle that I drugged him with like fucked him up. Wait, hold on. I think I heard something. Let me stop recording real quick. Either way, the point is that my dreams, they don't really make any sense. The context never like makes any sense in terms of what's going on in my life. There's no reason why I'd be doing any of the things that I'd be doing in my dreams. But me getting run over by a car, that's not really like that crazy to think about. It's not crazy to think that that would actually happen, especially when I was a kid back in those days. And it felt real. Like, these other dreams don't feel like, they just feel like dreams. Like, not when it's happening. When the dreams are happening, they feel real. But when I'm looking back on them right now, I remember them as being dreams. But when I'm looking back on this, it feels like a memory. It feels like something that actually happened. Like, I remember one time I was like, oh, remember that one time I got run over by a car? I said that. And they're like, what? What are you talking about? Because it never happened, apparently. Unless I'm just being lied to and it did happen and I went to the hospital or something. Went into a coma. I don't know. Or maybe I'm still dead. Maybe I've been dead this whole time and this whole life I've been living so far has just been a lie. And it's just like some like dream, some like thing I'm experiencing in the last moments of your life where you have those moments where you're just those last moments of your life that could like last for a long time, because when you're dreaming or when you're hallucinating, those hallucinations could last for a really long time. So maybe that's what I'm in right now, but I don't know. So I don't know. I don't really consider that a nightmare because it feels real to me. But the other nightmare I'm talking about, which I could consider to be my first nightmare, just because I recognize it to be a real dream, not really a memory, was the fact that I was going to work, right? Not like to work. I was just going into there. Like, I was going into my workplace, like, to just make myself a pizza, because I work at a pizza place. I was just going to make a pizza for myself, or whatever reason I was going in. I wasn't going in there to work. I was just going in there to, like, either make myself some food or just to talk to the people working there. So I pull up, like, out back, right? I don't go in the front. I pull out back, because that's what you do. And as I'm walking to the, like, through the back, like, as I'm about to walk into the door, like, to go through the back, I see these people with guns that are walking into, like, some other store, like, not my restaurant, but, like, some other store, and they just have guns. And I'm talking to one of them. I'm talking to one of these people, and I'm just like, what, you better rob this place, Like, that's what I'm like, asking him, like, you better rob this joint? And he's like, yeah, And then as I walk past them, I hear the other person being like, what are you doing? Why are you telling them about what we're doing? So now I get a little bit sus. I'm like, okay, whatever, right? I already walked past them, go into my restaurant. And here's the weird thing is that, like, this has also kind of been a thing with other dreams that I've had. Like, I've had a dream of, like, being at my old house. Like, the outside of my old house, like, looks the exact same. The outside looks the exact same, the same way I remember it. When I walk inside, it's completely different. Does not look the same at all. And that's the same thing with this restaurant. The outside looks the exact same as I remember it. But when I walk in, it's not a fucking pizza place. It's not like people making pizzas and whatever. It's like this, like, tarp, like, there's, like, tarp all over the walls, Like, they're, like, trying to paint something, Or I don't know if they're painting, but it's like, that thing you put over, like, when you don't want to, like, get anything dirty, So, like, in case, like, if something's going on, right? Like, if something, like, spills or whatever, like, it doesn't spill on the couch or doesn't spill on, like, the wall or whatever. It was, like, all of that, like, kind of, like, just everywhere, all over the place. And I don't know, like, it seemed like they were painting or some shit. I don't really know. I just walked in there. I was like, okay, this is not really a good time to be here. So I leave, and now I'm walking back to my car, and I have to walk past, this place. I guess they're done robbing the place, right? I'm walking past these people. I guess they're done, whatever, because they're back outside again, And as I'm walking past, like, I'm scared, right? I'm scared as I'm walking past them because I don't fucking know what they're about to do. But I walk past them, and then one of them goes like, "Oh shit, I remember," and then they just fucking shoot me. They could shoot me right, like, I heard them say like, "Oh, you know," like I remember them saying like, "Oh, I remember," and then they take the shot at me. But as I hear them like say, "Oh, I remember," like as I hear them say that, I turn to look back at what they're doing, and as I do that, like they fucking shoot me, and like it like nicks my like fucking lip, you know, kind of like like Trump, when they try to assassinate Trump, um, and like he turned like right at the last moment, and like it just nicked his ear a little bit, so he was good, like his ear was kind of fucked up a little bit, like the top of his ear was fucked up, but it was a little bloody. But he was good. Like that's basically what it was. Like it hit my lip a little bit, like it nicked me. Um. So now I'm like, oh shit, like they're trying to kill me. I gotta fucking leave. I'm trying to run in my car, and then by the time I get to my car, I'm like realizing, oh, I'm not gonna have enough time to do all that. I'm not gonna have time to unlock my car and open it. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna shoot me before I do that. So I just run past my car, and there's like a bunch of people like in front of me, like the direction I'm running, there's like a bunch of people in front of me. So I'm like, help, help, somebody fucking help me. And people actually do help me. Like they actually do try to like fight these guys, try to like do like stop them, But these people could shoot them. They just shoot all these people, the people that were because some people don't help, because I guess they're scared or whatever the fuck. Like they were just NPCs. They just weren't doing anything. But the people who did try to help, they all got shot and they fucking died. So I'm just like, all right, now I'm running in the woods, right? And one of the guys is still chasing me, right? And like at this moment, I'm not scared anymore, That's why it feels weird, is because it's like when you think about like a nightmare, you think like, okay, I'm scared. I'd be scared during the nightmare. I wasn't scared though, probably because of the adrenaline rush. Like if this were to happen in real life, like if I was actually being chased by some guy who had a gun, I don't think I would have time to really be scared. I'd kind of just be like having an adrenaline rush, like trying to get away from them. So I wasn't really scared in that moment. But I'm running through the woods, and this guy just keeps trying to shoot me. Like I think they got me a couple of times. Like not just like in the I think they got me like in the back a couple of times. Like as I'm running through the woods, or even before I got to the woods, I think they already got me a couple of times. So I'm just like fucking. I'm just still running though, and then eventually I get to like this like point, like this like I don't know if it was like a fence or if it was like just it was like some kind of wall stopping me from like continuing to run away. Like I couldn't keep going anymore. It was like a wall stopping me. So now I turn around, and just as this guy is about to kill me, I wake up. Like perfect ending for a nightmare, right? I feel like whenever I hear about nightmares, like that's exactly how they end. Is like right before, whatever's about to happen, like I wake up, Like it's literally like the perfect kind of like nightmare scene you would see in a movie, where like the person's getting chased by a killer, and then right before the killer kills them, like stabs or whatever, they wake up, right? It's literally like that. It's like literally a fucking movie scene right there. And yeah, she was crazy. I mean, so I guess that was that a nightmare? I guess it was. I guess it would be a nightmare. But like I don't know. I feel like I would rather my nightmare to be more like scary. Like because this was like during the daytime. By the way, this wasn't at like night. One at night. One in like some scary. Just at work. I'm just outside in the back of work. Not a scary location. Scary situation, right? But not really a scary like location. And also like that kind of situation going on is like it's not like really like nightmare worthy, I feel like, because I feel like nightmares are more like, oh, like I'm being chased by like Freddy Krueger, or like I'm being chased by like the something scary, right? These are just regular guys with, I mean, I don't know, I guess it's scary, but like it just seems too like normal of a thing, right? Like it's just these guys trying to like it's just I don't know, man. It doesn't feel like a real nightmare. Didn't feel I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that because then when I go to sleep tonight, I'm gonna have a real fucking nightmare. I'm be like scarred for the rest of the day. Don't want that happening. But like I don't know, man. I was just kind of expecting something more for my nightmare. But who knows? Maybe that's not right. Because I mean, it wasn't really that scary. The only scary part was me walking past them. Like when I was leaving my, job, or when I was leaving work and I was trying to go. It was kind of scary walking past them because I knew they were already suspicious of me. But like, it wasn't like that. Like it was kind of more of like I don't know, man. Like, it wasn't like true fear. It was kind of more like, oh shit, like, hopefully they don't start shooting me, something like that. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't die. They killed me, but it wasn't real. So I woke up. I woke up in time, and I didn't die. Um, I don't know. I mean, was that scary? Does that scare y'all? What I was talking about right there, with the shadow people and then the nightmares and shit. I don't know. It was. I don't know. I just wanted to talk for a while. You know. Yeah, I don't know. That's really all I have to say. Yeah. See ya.